Good morning, all of you. Today, we are continuing our topic immunity. In our previous video, we discussed about innate immunity. Today, we will discuss about the another type of immunity, that is acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is the immunity which is pathogen specific in nature. When any pathogen enters in our body first time, the body responds to that pathogen by producing antibodies. But it is very slow response and we call it primary response. And body is producing memory cells in term of that primary response. But the same pathogen when enter in our body second time, the body respond rapidly and that response is called secondary immune response or anesthetic response. Whenever our body is showing primary or secondary immune response, it is pathogen specific and helped by the producing of antibodies, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes helping the B lymphocytes in producing the antibodies, but B lymphocytes directly producing the antibody in the which are protein in nature. These are specifically of following types, which are consist of 4 chains, 2 heavy chains and 2 light chains, and they are having a specific site that is called antigen binding sites, where any antigen will bind. Antibodies are of following type: IgA, IgM, IgE, IgG, etc. These are specific to any antigen. Acquired immunity is further of two types: humoral immune response or cell mediated immune response. In humoral immune response, the antibodies are producing response when they are moving in our blood, because antibodies are found in our blood. Whenever any antigen comes in our body, it will be encountered with the help of antibodies inside our fluid, or we can say blood. So that response is called humoral immune response. And cell mediated immune response or immunity we can understood by the specific example of organ transplant. When any organ is need to be transplanted in our body, it could not be transplanted from any of the person. We have to find out a suitable donor whose tissue matching, blood group matching have to be done with the recipient. When it will be transferred or grafted any of the person, the body own cells will detect self and non-self cells, and the tissue rejection chances are very much high. To prevent that, our body have to need suppression of that immune response by the help of immunosuppressive drugs that we will discuss in previous chapter. Thank you very much. If any of you having any doubt, you can send the comments in comment box. Thank you very much.